my dad tells me, he sends me one day a text and he goes, hey, check out this movie. The movie's called Crown Vic. So I'm like, oh, okay. You know, sometimes you find little gems here, that a movie you never heard about, that because there's so many networks.
Keyword might be gem?
So many networks. You got Hulu, you got this, that. So, you know, not everything is going to the movies.
True.
And you may find something really good. This movie was the biggest piece of shit that I've seen. So I like a good...
So why did he tell you to watch it?
He didn't know, man. I mean, listen, it had Thomas Jane, the Punisher.
Yeah.
Okay. Millennials were like, no, the Punisher's the other guy. No, it was before, it was Thomas Jane. And then it had some dude who looked like Michael Bublé playing the rookie guy. Thomas Jane's the FTO.
Okay.
You know, the field training officer. And besides the fact of all the shit that happened on this poor guy's first day on the job, I told my dad, I'm sick and tired of seeing the veteran cops portrayed as like these drunk fucking...
You noticed that, right?
Clumsy fucking just tired of life, like want to eat their gun any minute. Thomas Jane got one eye he can barely fucking open, and he's all looking all half drunk and shit and doesn't give a fuck. And you'll see kid one day, oh, you believe in love? That's gonna fuck up. I'm on my 5th marriage.
And I'm like, that's not really. I'm like, nobody's like that.
Yeah. Then there was a poor casting, man. There's a scene where they meet up in the patrol car in the Crown Vic. That's the title. Where the unmarked unit, you know, 2 detectives in an unmarked car, also a Crown Vic, and the one detective who's driving, you know, they kind of stop door to door and all that, and they're busting the rookie's balls and all that stuff, giving him a hard time. And this guy is, they even reference he's on fucking steroids, and he's got like roid rage, and he's just like all pumped up and jacked and like over the top. And I'm like, I don't know that guy in any agency that I've dealt with, not one.
Yeah.
Then his partner was the worst casting choice I've ever seen in my life. If you see this guy, you know the actor, you've seen him before. The scrawniest, littlest guy, who's the partner, detective partner of the all jacked guy. I mean, he looks like he's a $130 soaking wet with the vest that's bigger than him. I mean, it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. So in one of the scenes, the jacked detective is roughing up a guy who had scratched him 2 days before, a junkie. The rookie has to put the gun on the detective. You know, enough is enough. I'm like, get the that would never ever happen. Ever happen.
Well, after seeing this mess, did you tell your dad what you thought?
I absolutely did. I called him the next day. I go, thanks for you know, I go. He's
probably like, oh, it was great, right?
No, you know what? I'm like, you know better, pops. You know better, because I go. He goes, no, you know. Which is a good point, which is why I saw it when he showed it to me.
Yeah.
You don't see many with the 2 patrol officers in the car, you know, whatever. And so he said, yeah, you know, you don't see those movies often like that, where it's the true patrol guys on the beat and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I go, well, I mean, End of Watch is like the best.